MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday Night Baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles.
Leading off tonight for Colorado, center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Hit hard to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. And I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping in.
The designated hitter, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Runner at first here, one man out. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In the air now, out to left. Revere is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with two away.
David
looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is popped up. Simmons is calling for it. And the inning is over. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Halos, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Eric Young Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0. So stepping in, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. A look at Young, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Throw won't get him. Here's C.J. Cron now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count from the stretch. And he misses again, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Nolan Arenado.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Balbuena. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Soft liner towards short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. A two-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Slow roller left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Andrelton Simmons.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And there's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1. 3-1. Here it is. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Here's Brandon Phillips.
Baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
This is skied out toward right. Dahl is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Revere. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And this one gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dahl is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Charlie Blackmon.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Ready for another chance. DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on you. He throws a breaking ball down the way, and you just put enough on it to stay alive.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So striding in, Mark Reynolds, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Revere, but he won't get there. It falls in, and it's too late as he's in there. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The left fielder,
Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And that misses 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited. Tie ball game.
Designated hitter.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up. A quick out number 1. Digging in now, Mike Trout hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped foul wide of first. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Reynolds comes up with it, and he is out on the tag. So striding in, C.J. Cron, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the third out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan Lucroy.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jonathan Lucroy goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hard liner toward short, and this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Blackmon rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. Now a slide, and he's in there at the plate, and that'll tie the ball game at 3. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from 3rd. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Number 12.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off the 4th inning for the Angels, 3rd baseman.
This is hit on the ground,
18.
but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
A fastball that just misses inside. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Valbuena is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batter number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Brandon Phillips. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner. Kurt Suzuki is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
David Dahl.
Andrew Heaney is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Andrew Heaney.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In is Gerardo Parra. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in once again, Ben Revere. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Eric Young Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it put. Digging in to try it again. Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Trevor Story.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Center fielder. Charlie Blackmon.
From the stretch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bounce to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And he's safe. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He flew out. In his last at bat, Ian Desmond will get it.
Colorado, number 20, Ian Desmond.
Yusmeiro Petit is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Ready for another shot now, Mark Reynolds. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Scorched to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, David Dahl. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 3 runs already home here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, first baseman
C.J. Cron is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs and get back in this thing.
On to Reynolds, and it's a double play. Coming to the plate now, Luis Valbuena. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra. And here's Nolan Arenado. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Nolan Arenado.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second, right to Phillips. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Time for the traditional.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Story scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Second baseman, number 4.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
The catcher, number
Striding
24.
into the box, Kurt Suzuki. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Back up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Calhoun will call him off as he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Revere. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Story into shallow left. He's got it 1 away. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Standing in.
Leading off of the Rockies, the first baseman, number 12, Mark.
Here's the first
Reynolds.
pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Now at the plate, David Dahl. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Standing in, Nolan Arenado, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Nolan
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Reynolds is on his way home, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The left fielder, number 8.
So striding in, Gerardo Parra. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Jose Alvarez is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in.
And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Calhoun has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But as it turns out, he'll hold on at the bag. Would have been close, but with one away, that's probably the wise decision. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Cam Bedrosian enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. And not in time as the run scores. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 9-3 game now. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fernando Salas enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to... Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Albert Pujols will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Justin Upton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Dahl has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Yunel Escobar will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parra looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that right. Pat Nisha will make an appearance here. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch, and this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story brings it in on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple.